Hi guys, TotallyDubbed here, and today I'm doing a video review on the RevoNext RX8. Now these earphones might look like very expensive earphones, and all credit to them, they do. However, these earphones cost only £22 in the UK, whilst in the US they can be found for around $26. Now that's insane. There's also a wired microphone version of these, which are literally £1 more at £23. Unfortunately, I don't have that model to test, so I can't comment on its mic quality or its functionalities, but it's got the exact same thing except it has an inline mic. Now these earphones compete with the Brainwaves Deltas, which can be found for £22.50 in the UK, and the Soundmagic E10s, which can be found for £30. Funnily enough, I've got the Soundmagic E10s, my trusty Soundmagic E10s over here, and I use these for a comparison. So do stay tuned, I'll be comparing them to them. Now in the box, you see what you get. You got the box itself, a manual, a set of tips, which is large and small, and the medium tips, which are on the earphones, and then you've got the earphone itself. Now the earphones have got a removable cable. Now that is a big deal when it comes to earphones for longevity. It's got a 2-pin cable, as you can see over here. And given the fact that these sit under £22 or under £50 or even under £100, that is very cool, because not many earphones at this price, or should I say no other earphones I've come across at £22 offer a removable cable. So top marks to RevoNext for actually producing this. The cable is a little bit finicky to get in, but and there's no like left and right indicator, which can be sometimes awkward, but nevertheless, once you figure it out, it's pretty simple. Now the cable itself does get tangled, it will get tangled quite easily, but nevertheless it is just something that you'll have to come and get accustomed to. To be quite honest with you and quite frank, the E10s have the same sort of problems, and even Final Audio Design have some sort of similar problem, but this cable is just a little bit better. So it's to be expected at this range, at this price range, you're going to expect not the best of quality of cables. Now there's a little bit of a sort of material which sits over your ear, and yes, these are over the ear earphones. In other words, they're not going to sit straight down, you have to wear this cable over the ear. The plus side, or should I say negative side of it, is that some people at this price range will not be accustomed to it, whilst people who are coming from, let's say, audiophile grade earphones, I'm not sure why you'd have a set of budget earphones as your go-to, but nevertheless you might have a backup. These earphones that I've got over here are custom-made acrylic earphones, and they cost around £450, £500, and they have an over-the-ear design with a memory cable. This is not a memory cable, however this is just to prevent this sort of cable causing any sort of discomfort at the top of your ear. The reason I'm mentioning this is because these have no microphonics or cable noise that is going to ruin your listening experience. These, however, like the Soundmagic E10s, do. However, the plus side of this design is the fact that you can also wear these over the ear. So when I wear the E10s, I always wear them over the ear, and the same case goes with these. However, this, you're forced to wear them over the ear, so just bear that in mind. Now the cable has a cable kinch, which is useful for putting away and having less of a mess in terms of your cables. The cable goes all the way down, and you got a right angle 3.5mm jack, which is gold plated. Build quality and design, I must say, is fantastic. Now, if you're not a fan of this blue color scheme, they've got it, they've got it in black, I think grey as well, and in red. So no matter the color that you like, you'll find a color for you. I must say the blue combo over here actually looks pretty cool, and the fact that you can also see the drivers is something what I really love, like something I like, for example, in these customs, you can see the actual drivers housed inside. Speaking about the drivers, let's talk about the sound quality, and this is where I'm going to draw in my trusty E10s and the Final Audio Design, I think it's the E3000 or the 2000, I can't remember, one of the two. Nevertheless, the sound is what's the most important thing, and for me, no matter the price, I'm always going to be critical about sound, because that's its job. You have one job, and that's to do the sound. And I must say, they're fantastic. They are hands down one of the best earphones I've heard under £50. Now I know I said that about the Soundmagic E11s, which at the time, they were the best earphones I'd heard under £50, and these came along and were like, wait a second guys, you don't really know of me, but you should know of me. And I'm so glad that PR reached out to me, because I would have never heard of RevoNext, I've never heard of the brand, but I must say, I'm very, very impressed. Now, starting with the driver configuration, it's not a single dynamic driver. It's got a dynamic driver and one balanced armature driver, so you're getting two drivers. Normally that means, oh, you're gonna get some weird sort of crossover, you're gonna get some weird sort of sounds, but what RevoNext have done over here is fantastic. They've really nailed the two driver configuration and brought it to life. The dynamic driver brings in that bass. You've got a nice controlled bass line, so a good mid-bass slam, a decent sub-bass extension. Obviously, bearing in mind these are sub £50 earphones. I'm not, you know, in comparison to something like these, they're not going to stand a chance, but it's just in respect to the way they stand in terms of price. Then you've got the mids, which are forward sounding. I'll get into that in just a bit, but they are forward sounding and accurate. And the reason I say I'm going to get to that in a bit is because I want to talk about a Soundstage, which might perceive them as being quite recessed. Again, in comparison to flagship earphones, or not flagship earphones, these are not flagship, but like in terms of very expensive earphones, you're going to notice them being a lot warmer sounding. But when you compare them to earphones within its price category, like the E10s, you suddenly realize that these actually sound a lot more accurate and a lot more forward in the mid-range. The highs extend pretty well. You've got a nice extension and a great little sparkle. They do roll off at the top end, so they're not going to give you that full extension, full frequency sweep, but nevertheless do a fantastic job. Now for me, what the biggest thing and the most impressive trait in terms of sound quality goes is their Soundstage. They've got a fantastic width and depth to them, which is something that can be said about these two earphones or the E11s, which I've got in my drawers. They will not compete. This is because of not only of the housing, but also because of the dual driver design, and also in terms of the actual physical size. These earphones sound incredible. They've got a great width and an even better depth, which means that it might feel that you're like sitting further away from the speakers. However, once you get used to that sort of sound signature, which is it's pretty interesting to listen to, you really start enjoying your music a lot more than you would with these earphones, which sound a lot more congested and a lot more close sounding. So let's say these earphones are very close like this. These earphones are super wide. They sound very, very nice. They're not quite Sennheiser IE8 or IE80s now, which are ultra wide, literally out of the picture frame over here, but they're very impressive. And I must say, under £50, I think you'd be hard pressed to find a better deal. As in, with the whole package, the design, the removable cable, the sound quality traits, and just the fact that £22, guys, I mean, it's like, what the hell? It's like 3 Big Mac meals. I just don't get it. They sound fantastic. And that's pretty much it, guys. I must say, I am very impressed. I've heard over 100 to 150 earphones and headphones and reviewed them. All different types of designs and driver configurations. And one of the most surprising earphones I've come across right now are these ones. £22, you can't go wrong. Definitely suggest it. If you're looking for budget earphones, I would definitely check these out. In the link in the description below, you'll see the specs, you'll see the Amazon links, and you'll see these other earphones that I've talked about. Be sure to check them out. And more than anything, let me know if you bought these, or if you got other earphones, or you want some opinions, let me know and I'll be sure to let you know. But, you know, long story short, if you're looking for earphones under £50, definitely consider these RX8s, and, you know, like the Mazda RX8, legendary car, definitely consider these. Alright guys, I've been Totally Dubbed, take care, and bye-bye.